I mean, she's trying to come for me.
Cause he's
The
looking at me.
podcast.
And we ain't got no theme song. What's good?
We back at the podcast, season 2, episode 3.
Place.
Yeah.
Happy Women's History Month.
Yo, this is for all the titties
For
out
the
there.
ladies.
Oh, I mean, yeah, the ladies.
Ladies, hey ladies.
Ladies, Mama Sadie's whole 4 in the back too if you fat. That's such a classic line, right?
It is.
Because I can imagine the 2 fat ones like, oh, it's my turn. And they just sing.
Listen, we all get our time. We all get our turns. I'm going to say, live it. Do the best with what you get.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Speaking of.
Yeah. What's been popping, Joy?
Yo, the whole world's been circulated. We had to close down the initial Radical Black Joy gallery spot. You know what I mean?
Closed it down, shut down.
Shut down. You know what I mean?
So
there's no more, the live version going on. But RBJ Global will be at Sylvana's on April 1st. So that's something to look forward to.
That's
one
gonna
door
be
closes
big.
and another
Hold
door
on, you throwing
opens.
a party on the same day I'm throwing a party?
I mean,
I'm gonna have.
It's an early party. It's not a late party.
We're a party competition.
It's like a pre-party. We like the pre-game and you know what I mean? The main thing. You know what I mean? Because we go together. We coordinate with your maroon and my gold. You know what I'm saying? These are classic colors. I think this is Morehouse.
Nah, this is Frederick Douglass Academy, the school I went to.
FDA.
Frederick Douglass. Yeah, we was maroon and gold. That was crazy.
That's crazy how this works out. Okay.
Yeah, we was actually blue and white. I felt like more though because we had to wear a uniform.
No, my school was blue and white, but there was a lot of blue and whites in.
Yeah. Like our uniform was blue and white, but our sports uniform, our sports colors was maroon and gold. I always found that weird because I felt like we should have been wearing maroon and gold in the hallways.
Maybe they used to, and something happened, and they was like, we got to go in a different direction.
Nah, I'm from like the first class of people that graduated under Dr. Lorraine Monroe, so it was only. Never mind, y'all.
It's the podcast, man. This is what happens. We ain't got no theme song.
Yo, I got a question. For you today. Because sometimes we go silent. What are you smoking?
What am I smoking?
Yeah, what you smoking? Besides my weed.
Our weed.
Oh, yeah, it's our weed now that you're smoking it, huh?
I mean... Yeah, now that I'm on camera, it's our weed. Because this is a talent. This also is valuable. Like your weed. Yeah. And so I think like since we're doing this, it's an obvious exchange.
What kind of weed was that? I wasn't even a part of the ordering. Taste buds. I wasn't even part of the ordering of it. I just gave money and I was just like, bring me sativa. I want sativa.
Hey, well, here we are now where you got it. Got it. And it was good. Yeah. I give it 4 bongs out of 5. You know what I mean? Like,
that's a lot of bongs right there.
4 out of 5 bongs, yeah.
That's a lot.
And that's only because I didn't smoke it in a bong. So
okay, I mean that's a lot of bongs.
I don't know what it was, but it was wonderful. And a really great transition to like come back into the purpose of Radical Black Joy. You know what I mean? I've had a lot of challenges lately.
You
know,
as we all do.
That's life. As we all do.
That's life.
And I, like everyone else, and I'm looking at the news, and I'm like, I want to cry for Argentina.
What happened to Argentina?
Nothing, but I don't want to say the U word.
Oh, okay. You want to cry for
I want to cry for them, but also. I can't because we can't get on trains over there. What are you smoking when it's about to be World War III?
Oh,
you know what I mean? And you're not letting motherfuckers save their own lives. What are you smoking, Ukraine? Like, you know what I mean? How are you in a country where like you're asking everyone else to help you, but then there's like video of you denying citizens of that country the ability to leave and save themselves too because they are Black. What's good? What are you smoking?
Now, I do want to say this. I do. I'm gonna be a. I wouldn't say a devil's advocate. I'm gonna be the devil's advocate. Or the devil's advocate. I'm not sure yet, but
I'm not sure either. But listen, I'm gonna give you that
space. Yeah. What is the political climate? Because I heard they were like they were Africans, right? They weren't African Americans, which is globally, it does matter when you go
to
other places globally. It matters whether or not you're African, and especially where you're from in Africa. Mm-hmm. So from my understanding, like if we go into different towns or different spaces, the war or the military in certain African countries were occupied or used to occupy other places. So they don't have like if I think about Cambodia, a lot of Nigerians were used by the French. So Nigerians don't have a good what's the word for it? Good reputation in Cambodia. Even though
Nigerians don't have a good reputation anywhere because of emails and shit. That's what I heard. I'm not trying to start nothing. I'm just saying.
Did you send the money? Did you send them? You shouldn't have sent the money. You shouldn't have sent the money.
I only meet princes in real life.
Oh, okay.
I need cash. Cash.
Did you ever met the real prince?
Have I met a prince?
No, the real prince before he passed. Prince before he passed away.
Not in my conscious mind. I'm told I had a crossings with him when I was a baby, but if that did or did not happen, I choose to believe it did. I feel like we met in spirit somewhere.
I thought you was trying to say like you was like sleeping. Prince came up to you, was like,
no. I don't. Hey, bitch. Maybe I've fallen asleep backstage at many a concert in my lifetime. You know,
be I don't feel like Prince is that kind of like. I feel like Prince likes him awake. You know, he likes him like. Or stereo eye. You know what I mean? He's not a Bill Cosby kind of.
Nah, whoa, boys. There's nothing to stop and pause over a beautiful sleep baby. Just like, cute.
Oh yeah,
like, keep it moving. If I see a baby sleeping, I'm gonna stop and kind of.
You could do that. You could do that. If I was walking by and I looked at the baby, I was like,
you ain't gotta be. I feel like what you're talking about is a different scenario. Yeah. Anyway, what are you smoking, oh Henny?
I saw a video. Actually, I think you sent me the video. It was of a New York City parking car trying to park, and he
what is New York?
He parks, and it was crazy because you sent me this video as I had to turn down the audio to parallel park because you know you can't park with your music up. So I'm turning down the audio to parallel park, and I'm packing, and I get the message from you. So I stops and joins. I see that joint. I was like, that might be me in a second because I was in that place where if you're a New York parker. And you know what that's like? Sometimes you got just enough space for your car. And like you actually got to tap the other cars to fit in there.
I've seen it happen.
Yeah, but at 1:00 in the morning and you trying to park for the night and there's no other parking spot. You're gonna do that.
Wait.
There's no way.
It's either you trying to park or you trying to wait.
So that was real inspiration for me. I was just like, yo, if anything,
make this happen.
If all else fails, I'm just gonna drive into the back of this car, make it flip
someone
up.
will save my car later.
Yeah, hopefully somebody will save my car later.
I just want to know how they got into that situation because that shit was like straight like this.
Yeah.
For our viewers at home that did not see this video on What is New York,
there
was like. This is car A and this is car B. Now, my wrist is the front of car B.
You know, I should have showed this to my son for his math homework. You know, he been
right, because that was a great.
He's been working in geometry.
What is the angle of car B on car A?
I'm gonna show him that video.
You gotta show him that video.
Yo, Good in the Hood. What's good? I think for me, Good in the Hood and the Green Apple Award is going to be the same people this week for me.
For you.
For me. I don't know what you got. If you got something different.
I had different things.
You got something different?
I could combine it.
All right, go ahead now.
Do
your different things. Do your different things.
All right, so but we're talking about you.
Okay, so I'm going to just say it twice then.
What's your good green apple in your hood?
Well, I'm going to say the good in the hood. I'll bring it back during the Green Apple because I'm going to just reinstate it. But the good in the hood is in the Flatlands.
In the flat.
Yeah, the Dome roller skating rink.
Wait, what?
In the Flatlands. Okay. It's a roller skating rink in the Flatlands. It is one of the most hood spots you can go to, but it's all the hood people who don't want to fight.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean?
It got people.
You feel me? It got
my people.
Yeah, they got the flavor, but they just want to skate.
See, that's what BK Skates is. That's why I'm always inviting you to BK to Brooklyn Skates.
Okay.
Wednesdays and Fridays, like it's all the hood people that don't want to fight.
Yeah.
Like we want to dance fight.
Yeah.
We want to like skate fight. Yeah. But we don't want to actually fight.
It's like a modern day Grease in that motherfucker. It's just,
no, not really.
Oh no, it's
nothing like modern day.
Like what's the other joint? Boys. What's that one right there?
West Side Story?
West Side Story, yeah.
No,
So
it's not
like
that at all.
It's like a roller skating restaurant.
Anyway, what's good in my hood? Is Quick V Movers. It's a Black-owned moving company.
Okay.
As they described it, a growing family company, Black-owned, and 3 brothers came to my house, and like I had packed up a bunch of stuff.
Were they brothers or were they brothers? Like,
it was brothers.
Okay, but you don't
But
know.
I didn't confirm if they was brothers.
That was the first question I would ask. I'm like, y'all, are y'all brothers or are y'all brothers? You know what I mean? Because if y'all say
nah, that wasn't what's on my mind. What was on my mind was get my shit out of my house.
I get
like,
that.
let's get this moving. I'm
that.
paying by the hour, baby.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you gotta keep it going.
Yeah,
so
I would have had that in the phone call.
You know,
I was like, y'all brothers
really
or brothers?
helpful. Okay. They were so dope. Right, because y'all know me, I just get into a phase and I get my shit done. Like it's like, okay, bum.
Boom, boom.
So I had like been up off and on for like 3 days. I've probably been taking 2-hour naps here and there, and they actually gave me enough leeway to be able to take a shower while they like got everything out and packed into the truck, and then. You know, I got out the shower, perfect time, and they were like, "Yo, we done." No, nothing is broken. Nothing is broken. Everything was beautifully wrapped, reasonably priced. Like they, you know, like, and they were so kind and courteous and caring about my art, like making sure they wrapped it properly.
They wrapped the art too.
They wrapped.
Hold on, you ain't wrapped your own art?
No, because that's why I was paying other people. Because I felt the same way, and at one point. I forgot this brother's name, but they were all really fantastic. And he was just like, I said, you know, I should do stuff. He's like, no, you should focus on other things because you're paying us to do this. Let us do this.
Ooh.
And you go do all the other things.
He's basically saying, you getting on my nerves, micromanaging me.
Like, no, but when
he was like, yo, you micromanaging me.
Okay, that exactly.
Getting on my nerves.
Exactly.
Go take a shower.
But just as Black people,
cool off.
So as Black people, like as a person and as a woman, I appreciated being checked like that because we gotta check. We fail to check ourselves when we realize like. We've asked people to do things, but then we like practically do it for them. We don't allow them to do shit. All right, we
gonna keep screaming through it.
Experience. And I saved some money. They were super quick too.
She saved some money by switching to Geico. Green Apple Award. Who got the Green Apple Award for you? You know who my Green Apple. I'm gonna reiterate why though when I go back. But you're
gonna have to because I forgot what your Green Apple was. My Green Apple is B Smoke Prince.
Okay, B Smoke.
Bees, I gotta look at my phone.
Okay, you gonna?
I sent it to you. You said you was downloading it. Like you lied to
me. I probably downloaded it. I probably downloaded, but I didn't upload it. There's a difference.
Oh wow.
B Smoke.
Oh, I don't know.
All right, you messing up the Instagram.
Well, there's also like so many others. There's Robert Williams who does like
printing company.
No, it's not a printer company. Robert Williams
was B Smoke Print a printing company?
No.
What is it?
No, he was a comedian. He does these skits.
Oh, so you shout out somebody on the Instagrams.
Okay. Right, on the Instagram. Okay. So I'm going to just switch to the next one that I will also give a Green Apple to is Robert Williams Films.
Okay.
And I love their skits because it's like his whole family is in on it. The wife, the kids, like they have this really great one about 90s intros be like, and so they redid the yes, you know what I'm talking about.
That's our special guest right there.
So I really love what they talk about, and like something that really hit me. He posted one where like he was listening to his son listen to a voice recording, and he thought it was a motivational speaker, and he realized that it was him. That his son was listening to on a voice recording. He's like, yo, don't even like keep, you know, that shit like that hits me hard. So I give it, I shed a thug tear, you know what I mean? It's all right. You know?
Been spending most of my life living in the gangster's paradise.
All right, this is a gangster's paradise because all we want to do is live our lives, and we live in our best life right now. I think it's about time to bring our guest in.
Yes, we're gonna bring the guest in. My Green Apple Award again goes to the Dome roller skate. It was inexpensive. Like
how much was it?
It was 10 to get in.
Right.
It was 5 for the roller skates.
Oh, that's the same thing as
you rent your roller skates for 5.
Right.
It was nice sized in there. the referee was
There was a referee.
You know the referee, the person who's really good at skating who tell everybody to get up. I think I considered him a referee. So he was in there doing his thing. They had a lady intermediate, and there was us in there who was like regular day skaters.
Regular day. Do you skate well? Are you a skater?
Yo, I could do everything well, yo.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious. Like, you know what I mean? If I can't do it today, give me a week. I'm good at it.
Give me a week.
Yeah, I'm good at it.
In a month, I'm excellent.
Yeah.
Fucking year from now, exceptional.
You feel me? That's the way compound interest and talent works. Our next guest. I met him.
I just met him, but I like him.
Yeah. I met him at Broadway Comedy Club. He's this is top tier comedian right here.
Right.
You know what
I'm
I mean?
excited. I'm honored.
You feel me? You better be honored.
Thank God I wore my good hoodie.
Yeah.
You know?
And your good hair too.
And my good hair.
Come on now.
And my good hat. Get you one.
All right. Yeah. Harlem River Yacht Club. I think what excites me most about him is like, you know, his zeal, his lust for the comedy game, and seeing him on the internet. I only see glimpses and peaks of him, you know what I mean? Real mysterious kind of brother on the internet, but when you catch him live, you like, damn, yo, this is one of the funniest people you'll ever see on stage. You feel me? But it's great to have him here in the studio tonight. Y'all get it for my man Vaughn Edwards, y'all.
Right. Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Hello. Thank you so much for the great introduction and the energy. Yeah. Thank you, Queen, for wearing your goodness stuff. Like she said, get that hat. I'm definitely copping the hat. The hat is beautiful.
Yo, I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me here. This is awesome.
Thanks for being here, man.
I would have taken my coat off, but the energy in here is so lovely.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I'm gonna stay. You ever been in somebody's place and you're like, damn, the piece is just...
It's that couch you shouldn't sit down on because you know you about to
sleep. Yeah, because I'm literally over there debating. I'm like, they don't know. I'm looking at which rug I'm gonna sleep on. You know, 6 a.m. you get me up, I'm out of here. It's fine. Let me soak these vibes in, though. These vibes this is a feeling I haven't, honestly, no cap, I haven't felt this feeling in about 20 years.
Yeah, wow. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming out to Unruly Collective. See only like on Fridays. Got a couple of other shows here, man. What you been up to, baby?
Comedians, like if they never had a headlining gig, I basically take care of that.
Okay.
And I spread that through, you know, the people that I know who are influential and important. And it's crazy you said like you get my peaks and stuff on IG, but see, there's a reason why I do that. Okay. And I can definitely say this to you too and to your audience. Yeah. So the reason why I personally do that is because I'm one of those people, you don't know me unless you need to know me. I'm one of those kind of people. But people will talk about me. So there are loads of people I've met in this field who said, so you're Vaughn. So they always hear my name, but they never see me. So then I give them my page. I'm like, well, why is your IG still private? Okay, here's an interesting story as to why my IG is still private. I know a huge amount of entities. Not everybody is for you. I'm not saying I've done things that are negative, but you ever met somebody who is just so amazing to other people, and then like you probably meet them and be like, I don't see it, I don't get it, and then that turns into like a slight, I don't want to use the term like hate, but like
use the term like
for no reason though. It's no reason.
It's just not an interest. Like
so the method to my madness is, it sounds crazy, but it's like it's a way that I don't get people's negative energy to come through me in that way. If that makes any sense at all.
No, it makes sense. Basically, what he's saying is he had a stalker shorty who kept on hanging on. He's like, yo, I gotta make my.
Are you trying to mansplain?
Was that a message?
Yeah, stay away.
That was. I understand what you're saying.
People, stay away. Yo, Lisas are dangerous.
Lisas
and women with glasses. Save yourself.
Yeah, well, for sure, man. That's crazy though. So yeah, man, you private on the IG. You got the show bopping at Producers Club. So tell me about it. So you basically say a comic been doing he or she been killing 15 around the city, and you like, I'm gonna give you that 15 as the headliner. So we just gonna make your picture bigger and pump you up, or
well, what I do is I give 30.
Okay.
And I pay the comedians out of my own pocket. A lot of what I do, I honestly, I don't accept anything back in return. I just bust the show, kill a show. You want to thank me? Kill that show.
Kill a show.
I'm going to give you the opportunity. I'll invite some people that I know who are influential in New York City comedy game and as well as in LA. And hey, you know, I'm a networking bulldog, bro. So this is what I do. Like, you know, so I say, hey, there's a comic. Because they never asked me how long he or she has been doing comedy for.
Okay.
It's if Vaughn, if you say they good, let's get them.
Yeah.
It's literally that type of thing. So I'm known for that. I connect the dots with a lot of comedians because, you know, some producers out here, they won't give you your just. They won't, you know, they want you to do like 8, 9, 10 years before they even want to look at you and give you something. And I'm not going to say it doesn't take that long, but you know, it shouldn't take that long, especially if you have like an undeniable talent. Yeah. And I don't just laugh at anybody. So I'm you know, when it comes to comedy, I'm hard to please. So if I laugh and I know you got it and I see you got it and people are telling, he or she got it. Why not? Why not build that reputation?
Why waste the time?
And that, you know,
that's rare though. That's rare though, because a lot of cats is trying to get ahead of, like, they're like, oh, this person is winning. Nah, it's like I'm either gonna get ahead of them or if I'm gonna figure out a way I can use them more to my, you know what I mean?
Exactly. But see, those are the what's called, I call them trend grabbers, because they want the people who are hot at the moment. And I've seen a lot of I've been doing this 9 years. I've seen a lot of comics be real hot in 2013. And you don't hear from them no more. And then they just come back in 2020. I've seen the vice versa of that. I've seen a lot. I've seen comedians that would get a headlining gig and they only been doing comedy for 1 year. Yeah. I've seen comedians get it in 7 years. You know, it depends, but the you know, the little listen, comedy has a cheat card, and the cheat card in comedy is as a comedian, you have to know your own cheat card. What's my cheat card? You have to know that. Okay. Now, if I see it and you still don't get it, I'll help you out. I'll tell you, hey, this is your cheat card. Capitalize on that. You'd be surprised how many comedians don't know what their cheat card is in this business. Know your cheat card.
I'm not.
And you have to expose that cheat card, not to everybody, but to certain people. You know what I mean? Because some of these producers, they'll book these comedians and they won't tell you, hey, there's a producer from Comedy Central sitting right in the audience. They won't say nothing. Me, I think that's wrong. I'm going to tell you, hey, listen, man, I got somebody from Netflix. You need to do is kill it. All right? Because if you don't, you may get to the venue, especially when it's a main stage and you only see, let's say, 15 people there, and it's a 40-seater, but you see 15. We just, as humans, we just tend to do this. You're gonna say you're gonna give a lackluster.
I'm gonna play for
energy
15,
sometimes. Oh, it's just 15 people. And where they from? They don't even look like.
I don't even understand that type of thing. I feel like every time you give
them
an opportunity,
they do that. And the thing is, it happens. Just it's like unconsciously you do that. It's like when you're a trained dancer. You got awards, you got plaques, and this little girl says, "Oh, I'm a fan of yours. I love that move that you do. Can I see it?" Now she's your biggest fan. You're gonna do it, but you're not gonna do it. It's like you're at Lincoln Center and it's a sold out show. You know what I mean? Because it's this one entity. So sometimes, and I'm guilty on that myself. I've done that myself too. I'm not gonna say I'm perfect. I've done that myself as well.
I don't necessarily do it for like smaller or bigger audiences, but so every now and again, I have leaped on an idea that hasn't worked live. You know what I mean?
That could be that's most of us.
What about when things actually do work? They just don't work the way you think it should. I think a lot of disappointment comes from you expecting things to work in a certain way and then finding out they work in a different one. So down the line, you can look back and be like, oh shit, actually that thing I thought failed was actually a win.
Yeah, I don't. For me,
I know exactly what she means.
I know what you mean. I know
right?
what you mean, but like for me, comedy, especially stand up, is immediate, instant gratification. That's why I'm up there. So if I go up there and motherfuckers don't laugh, and maybe when they get home, they're like, "Yo, shit, that shit was funny." Like that don't matter to me. You know what I mean? Like, I need it right there because then I know that's the marker for you broke through. You know what I mean? You broke through. Like everything was like almost like a perfect storm. So you got everything lined up so that they can laugh right in that moment. So it's hard. It's hard for me. I don't know.
I only feel like that when things hit. When things don't hit, I feel like it's still a win because now I know it doesn't really work well or what. Like I can understand what doesn't work with certain audiences, but I know that like somebody got it.
Imagine you take that analogy for a dude smashing, right?
Oh, I got analogies for that.
A dude smashing.
Like,
a dude smashing.
We
right?
can have that conversation
a dude
too.
Smashing, right? So he usually smashed with all the other shorties. He usually smashed with all the other shorties, you know what I mean? But he may be used to a 400-pound shorty, you know what I mean? He like to push him around. It's a lot, but I'm just giving an example. It's a big audience, is what I'm saying. It's a big audience. And now he gets to you now. You feel me? He gets to you now. And he don't know how to he don't know how to really feng shui it. So it's not the greatest performance.
I know.
And he's done some stuff that really turns you off. Because that's what it is. It's not
in those situations, that's when I take control of those situations and be like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna just head out.
So
you know what I mean? That's what I take.
So you a heckler.
out.
You heckling him. That's what you
No,
do.
I'm not heckling
that's
him.
What a heckler would do.
I'm not heckling like notes. I don't.
You heckling his dick. You dick heckling.
What?
You Declan.
That makes no sense.
You're Declan right
she's
now.
A Declan.
Yeah, she's
no,
a Declan.
I feel like
Declan level 5.
Nah, faking an orgasm is
that's
heckling.
That's
heckling. That's
listen,
heckling.
faking
For
an
me,
orgasm
what I'm saying is I'm
horrible.
in that position as the comic in that analogy, or even like the person basically like, right? If I'm right, the comic is the dick. And if the dick is mediocre or less than, right? Meaning the meaning you got hecklers. You know what I mean? That's where you're headed. I, as the comic, be like, yo, thanks for listening. I appreciate you. If you laughed, I'm out. I take control of the situation and I leave. And I have walked out on whack dick multiple times in life because I'm not wasting my time or yours. You know what I mean?
But you would be the whack dick as the
comic.
But
that doesn't mean I'm going to stop.
The comic never leaves.
That doesn't mean I'm going to stop getting on the stage. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
I personally feel and this has happened to me, especially when I start. Well, actually, not so much when I started, but like towards the middle. So I would actually do some jokes. It's where you misread the crowd. Because there are times I've went in front of a crowd and I'm like, oh, easy, got this. Ain't nothing to talk about. Yeah. And then I'll hit them real hard with two good, and for some reason, it was that third or fourth joke that made them go,
what?
So you took it too far.
Too much. Too much. Like the dude talking about the rape joke that day.
Okay,
the rape joke that day.
Exactly.
Yes, I do.
So now if I make a joke that's considered risque, and there's a lot of times when I've done that and I pulled the audience back, but I had to go on in order for me to do that, I had to just basically slapstick myself. You know what I mean? So now I said, okay, hold on, let me humiliate myself now, wheel them back in. You know, it comes with it. And it's always those shows where you'd be like, oh, I got this. Those are the ones that'll trip you. And then the ones you'd be like, damn, man, I don't know. Those are the ones you're gonna destroy. Yo, I was surprised that all these suit wearing motherfuckers was down with it. It literally gets like that.
What I have as a performer now, because I used to be an athlete, and as a performer, as an athlete, you always want the butterflies. You want that sort of nerve. You want to be like, you want your body to be preparing for what you're about to do. You don't want being too relaxed. Every now and again, a nigga who's too relaxed, smoking a cigarette may run the fastest 100. I can't remember the guy's name. I don't know if it was Juan.
Yeah, you get those guys.
And you get a guy like
show
that.
up to practice halfway drunk.
Yeah.
That's they clutch.
Yeah, and you know, if they got off of it, they would be terrible. They would be terrible. But the fact,
oh, he ain't see that big ass ball. Huh?
Yeah. but so like, yeah, a lot of time comedy is a journey.
It definitely is.
Yeah, and I'm having fun with the journey, but it's also a scary journey because sometimes you could be up there. Go ahead.
But isn't that to everything? Everything shouldn't be. Let me explain something to you. Life ain't safe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Preach.
Life ain't safe.
Yeah.
So
ain't safe.
And things are not guaranteed. So you can't. And this is one of the things I teach my daughter. You know, especially I gave her a really strong lesson when she was 7.
Yeah. Damn, how old is your daughter now?
She's 13.
Okay. I got a 15-year-old.
This past December. Yeah, they got to meet.
Yeah.
They would be dope.
12 and 14.
And I told her, I don't cuss. I'll get emotional.
Yeah.
I will. Yo, you know how many times?
What's wrong with that? Wait, pause. What's wrong with that?
No, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just, don't get it twisted. I will still whoop that ass.
I just want to know what you said. Like, I was waiting, and then
so the lesson I gave her, it's a long story, but I'm gonna try to like compress it. Yeah. So I actually said this on stage one time. So I said, me and my daughter, and I had my niece with me. So they wanted pizza. After they played in the park, they wanted pizza. They're like, Daddy, I want to go get pizza. I said, I got you. Don't worry. Let me get this pizza.
Yeah.
Boom. We went to Little Caesars, got the pizza. Fast forward, we coming up the street. And this is in Bushwick, Brooklyn on the J line. So we coming up the street, and it was this homeless man. All he had was a cup, bugged out eyes, and a pair of boxers. That's all he had. This was in the summer.
That was all he was wearing.
That's all he had. And he was just.
So they way out there.
Yeah. He was
summertime. That's how you do in the summer.
Begging for he ain't want no money. Real deal homeless man. He just wanted food.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you. I was going to walk by him. Because, no, I'm going to tell you why. I was going to walk by him because I'm like, yo, I can't have my niece and my daughter, like, this guy's like, in his, in his boxes and everything. And my daughter just went over to him. She approached him cautiously, which that's one thing I love about my daughter. She's very understanding and she's super cautious. I hope that never goes away. But she went over to him and she said, would you like some pizza? And that man just looked at her and said, I would love some. Yeah. And she just came to me and said, Daddy, can we please give him some pizza?
You was like, hell no, I'm out of here.
I said, Maddie, I said, how much do you want to give him? Out of this, I had 3 of them. I said, how much do you want to give him? She took all 3 and gave it to him. Oh, no, it's okay. I had like $1,000 in my pocket.
Yeah.
The pizza was only like $20.
Yeah.
No, that's like, but
so
still,
she gave him all the pizza. But I'm back in my head. I'm like, damn, they gonna give him all of it.
You gotta say something.
Yeah, we hungry too. But see, my daughter also knew I had money.
Yeah.
So she gave him all 3, and that man just I've seen appreciative people. Yeah. And I am a very appreciative person. His appreciation was on 3rd season of Power Rangers. Yeah. Special event. Yeah. That came on 8:00 with 2 parts.
Yeah.
That was, and it broke.
Yo, shout out to Black Dude from Power Rangers with no hairline. I can't.
Right. Shout out to him wherever he is.
Yeah.
You did it for people like
that. He's still out there tangling.
Zach is still tangling.
He's still right
here.
He
used to dance. Yo, I'm because I don't know if you know, I'm one of the people I hate the fact that Black men have had to get hairlines. That started as a trend.
Man, cut that shit off, bro. We just listen. I'm bald headed.
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh, you okay?
I wear a hat because I get sick easy. The cold. That's the only reason. Other than that, I've been out here skin deep.
Yeah.
You know, and I get a lot of love with my hair being bald. A lot of women tell me, yo, you look way like I'm trying to say like some. not the shit before. But no, they're like, no, you really look good with a bald head. And I used to be subconscious when I cut my head.
Sometimes you just shine. Like when I was bald, that shit felt great.
But respectfully,
respectfully,
to be respectful, and this is no pun intended to other men of other elks from different cloths.
Yeah.
But not all brothers.
Yeah.
But 90% of brothers, nobody could wear a bald head the way we can wear it.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. Especially got the goatee and the mustache.
I completely agree. I would extend that to just people.
I would no.
What?
I don't even
bald black women.
Oh no, y'all can do that.
I'm just saying.
Y'all can do that. No,
I'm just saying. Have you ever seen an Asian man with his head cut bald? He looked like a monk automatically. He looks peaceful. It fits.
But let me tell you
every time
something.
I see him, I'm like, you fit.
I think those are some of the most confident dudes. Because if I'm an Asian dude and I cut my hair completely bald, because their pride is in their hair.
Yeah,
their pride is in their hair. So for my man, whatever his name might be, for Tao, whatever his name might be, to just be like, you know what, fuck all this, and then go out here and still be that guy. Yo, hey, listen, man, I'm fucking with him.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
A lot of Vietnamese cats had like low haircuts and stuff like that.
Yeah, but remember, they have a darker hue.
Yeah.
So they don't look as.
They were very olive skinned over there. They were very
because
olive.
even a light skinned man that's a brother look weird bald.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Boris Kojo is all they got. Boris Kojo, that's all they got.
But for me, it's always the swag. Even with the baldness, is always like your swag will always have a sway over your aesthetic appearance.
I feel like I look like a javelin.
Like it's the aura that you give off, and it's always gonna be that.
I have a question. I'm glad you said
because
that.
a bald-headed dude could be aesthetically sick, but not to everybody.
So the Roots King, I seen him.
Yeah.
I have a question to that, and I'm actually glad you brought that up. So let's say said man is in your presence, right? You're not going to look at any of the attributes other than his aura and his swag.
And
there's a reason why.
She about to lie.
There's a reason why.
She about to do the real woman lie.
There's a reason why.
We are not about to gang up on me today.
No.
Don't support this guy.
This is me and you.
Okay.
I'm
saying is that for a woman, and I'm not speaking for all women everywhere. I'm not speaking for my womanhood. To me, when I refer to your swag or your aura, it's this other thing that's happening. Like, sure, you might be physically attractive, but then we get into conversation and you are repulsive as a person. As a human fucking being, you are repulsive.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck what is happening up there. Like it's a repulsion that just like would be like, I'm good. Every time.
Okay, so
right?
you're
swag
a
is
quality
awesome.
person. You go.
Swag is that energy. Is like to me, like swag is the quality of a person that you are. Like you can get to talking to people and get lost in your conversation, or you start to open up different areas of your own thinking and conversation with other people. But like you develop a tighter bond with people through conversation and spending time together and doing activities together than you do off of just being physically attracted to one another. At least if you're a grown up and your life revolves around more than your loins. You know what I'm saying?
She's definitely
you know what I mean?
Being,
and it's like,
character trumps.
Right. Your
as a man, I definitely like.
Okay.
I definitely.
Beauty's a fading flaw.
I definitely like
25 points. In my
I'm on the board. So
as a man, I'm always either chasing the beautiful aspect or the audio. Like if a woman's voice is hard to hear, I can't be with her. And if
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Exactly what you mean.
If it's like if she has a voice that cuts through my ear in a certain way, I'm like, because
then
when she complains, it's
you can't be in the room 5 minutes.
Yeah, it sounds like woo, and then when she stops complaining, she's still sounding like, because you start to hear that voice, you know. So
it's hard if a woman's voice is hard to hear.
Like it's like making like.
Could you imagine dealing with a Cardi B, a Rosie Perez?
Like
a girl named Erica from Forest Hills, Queens.
Yeah.
Did you know? Like,
no, it's apparently
man.
men fall in love with their ears and their eyes.
I can see the appeal in it.
So you like nasally voices?
No,
could you deal with a man
not like them necessarily?
Who sound like somebody
but I also know that people have
his nose and he's talking.
Hello, I am.
Could you imagine that man with that voice?
All the time,
okay, so could you imagine that man with that voice defending your honor? Could you imagine? Nah, you ain't doing nothing, honey. You gonna be
but
like,
do you do something? Because I don't, you know what I mean? Like, regardless of how you
with that
sound,
voice, probably.
do you do something? If you actually do something, I got your back, boo. But if you sound like that and you do nothing, that's when
everybody has a hang up.
I gotta walk away.
Everybody has a hang up. My ultimate turn up, I don't care how fine you are, and I've had dubbed some beautiful women because of it. I love intelligence. I need to see where your mind is.
Okay.
If you can't talk about economics, global situations, history, because I'm a big history buff. You know, if I can't take you to the MoMA, if you know what I'm saying, like, if your mind is not open to like the aspects of what this world really has, the good and the ugly, if you can't indulge in that with me, and not so much like not change your outlook, but just be enlightened. Like, I like women who love to be enlightened. That's true knowledge, because true knowledge is always learning. You know what I mean? That's true. So if you but you ever come across a woman who says,
I cannot.
Oh yeah, I know about that. Before you can even finish your sentence, oh, I know about that. Yeah, I know about that. I got what you I heard of that. Yeah, I know the Maltese. Yeah, I heard of that. Yeah, okay. All right, you know it's more than just that damn bird, right? So
that's crazy, man.
Yeah, I'm like that. So
So yeah, man, what do you got going on next? What are you working on? You got something in the works? What's popping?
I have a few things in the works. So I'm gonna be at World Famous Scotty's in Stroudsburg, PA.
World Famous Scotty's,
the 15th, and I believe it's the 28th or the 29th of April.
We're gonna cut this and then just put this as a promo for them on our channel. Just the World Famous Scotty's. Yo, look out.
Stroudsburg, PA. It's a black-owned spot, but
I was about to say, like,
all people are welcome.
Okay,
all people are welcome. It's a BYOB type of place, and you can bring food inside. So you can bring your own drink. You can bring food inside. You just have to pay the admission. There's gonna be some great comedians that's gonna be there.
Who else on that bill?
Besides me, it's gonna be this gentleman. I gotta look at my phone. Well, let me just say this. I know for a fact, Ian Lara, who's on Comedy Central, he has a huge billboard in Times Square.
Okay.
I'm gonna get him out there. I heard Daphne Springs might be out there, which I'm supposed to open up for her when she does arrive out there, and Lunel. She's supposed to be out there as well. I'm supposed to actually open up for both those ladies. So I'm looking forward to that.
You doing more traveling now, or you more?
Yeah, so I'll be in LA later this year.
Okay,
I'll be at the Comedy Chateau, and I'm gonna be at some other spots within LA that's in Burbank.
When I first got to
right now,
I first got to LA, I started stand up in LA. You know.
Oh wait, let me say this. Go ahead. Producers Club every Monday, Dark Mode. It's an 8 p.m. show. It's if you love dark humor, if you love the comedy that it's gonna like really hit you in the throat, this is the show that you want. Full stock bar, great amenities. You can smoke inside.
Word.
Yes, you can have fun inside. Yeah. But you need consent and you have to respect everybody's boundaries. It's that type of party. And also either later this March or the first Sunday in April, I'm gonna do the XXX comedy where I'm gonna have female dominatrix and female dancers of a burlesque type of thing. 10 comedians. I'm definitely gonna bang your line for that. That's gonna be a monthly that I'm.
That sound like me.
Yeah, that's gonna be a monthly that I'm gonna be producing. Same atmosphere. And also I have a date. I believe it's March 18th at Broadway Comedy Club. I should be there. Let me shout out Julius Carr, great guy.
Yo, shout outs,
Julius Carr, great guy. Me and him was talking earlier today. You know, teamwork make the dream work. That's my secret to any comic or anybody who wants to get in comedy. Make friends with genuine comedians that you like and that you vibe with. I'm not talking about every time I see you, I got to talk about comedy. Because I know you have a life. I know you have a family. So if all you're talking about with me,
you're a whole person.
If all you're going to talk about with me when you see me is comedy, then I understand what the grounds of our association is. Yeah. And that's fine. But you want real friendship, real teamwork makes the dream work. It takes a village to raise to make the goals happen. I'm ex-D1 athlete. I play football. It's a team. Yeah. It's a team sport. Yes, comedy literally is a team sport. I have comedy skits that's going to be coming with a group of comedians that I know. Julius. I know Julius Carr since a kid. Yeah. Since I was a kid. Yeah.
So
there's a lot we're going to be doing. That man is actually included in what I'm doing. And again, thank you both for having me here. Yeah. I'm bringing an air mattress next time. Hey. I pull up because I'm telling you, if you take what's the thing right here? Where they take your pressure?
Diabetes?
What's the thing? No, I ain't got no diabetes.
Blood pressure.
Blood pressure through diabetes on the brother?
No, blood pressure machine. Blood pressure
machine. But it's a name for it. But whatever the case may be, if we use that on me right now, yeah, I'll probably have the lowest level I've had in like 3 months.
You just such a serene joint.
Yeah,
what is that called now? Now you got me thinking about it. It's the arm wrap joint.
I knew the name of it at one point, but when you don't use the terminology as much, you tend to forget it. Yeah, just like if you don't say somebody's name, and it's like a simple name, you don't say it, you don't use it. Yeah. You're like, oh yeah.
I know.
Aaron.
Yeah. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Julius Carr. I've known him since a kid. I didn't remember because it was before. I was telling him he did a show. He was like, "Man, you don't remember me, man? We always," and I was like 11, dog. Like you didn't come into your consciousness until you're 12, 13. And then when you living in the hood, so much happens. You know what I mean? So much happens. So I'm like, yo, what you talking about? He's like, yeah, me and my wife, her moms used to live on the 4th floor in your building. I was like, oh.
Yeah, shout out to his wife, man.
Yeah. So I've known him for mad years.
I don't know you, but
shout out to Julius Carr. He's doing it big. Yeah, he's doing it big. I think he came here. I think he did a Halloween show here. I'm not sure. He did one show that was here. I'm not.
If he was on Halloween.
Yeah. A smooth looking light skinned brother. Looked like he in
he was funny.
Like he in Idlewild.
Yeah, I always call him baby.
Baby. I always call him baby. Yeah. He's a good dude.
That's
okay, I know
there's just a lot that I got going on. It's like so much, honestly, to be honest with you, there's like so many things that I have going on. I'm trying to remember everything that I have going on. I'm at a point where like, bro, I had to be reminded. If you didn't hit me when you hit me, I would have forgot.
Yeah, I was definitely like,
and you hit me. I appreciate it.
I can't wait till the world changes.
Yeah, I wake up at 5 o'clock every morning.
Yeah, you hit me early.
I'm trying to beat the sun out here. I feel like the way I live my life, I don't have a 9 to 5. So if I don't wake up before the sun, I won't get anything done to pay the bills. You know what I mean? So I gotta organize enough of it, get enough time to procrastinate and do my thing.
So you're an early riser, but
5 a.m.
I'm literally coming home at like 6, 7 a.m.
Yeah. Sometimes I do that intermittent like napping.
10. Yeah. Because when you work at nightlife, I'm telling you, it's like my days. I'm like, wait, it's Tuesday? But nah, man, it's Wednesday.
Yeah. You're like, how do I lose a whole day?
I want to do all the afternoon stand-up shows, all the afternoon and evening stand-up shows. You know what I mean? Once around 10 p.m., I want to be either at the after party or in the house sleeping.
Exactly.
Because I'm gonna be at the after party sleeping. It's the truth. It's the truth. Wagwan next. We got Smokes and Jokes this Friday.
Right.
Smokes and Jokes is now here every first Friday of the month. Second Friday of the month, we got.
What time though? Every first Friday.
Cats can pull up. You know, it started at 8.
Come on. That
is the most Uncle Timothy time you could say.
Because when I put the time on it and I tell people when to come, they don't come at that time.
So you tell them 2 hours before that time, and that's when they come on time.
They come early enough where we're not here too late, but it's like doors open at 7:30.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Show start at 8. We out of here like 11. but usually we out of here like 12. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But still,
I'll try to make one. I have to work on Fridays, but
So we got that. Then we got Black Movies for My White Friends. That's coming up every second.
Oh yeah.
Every second Friday. So what I've started to do now, because I was having a trouble, it was started to be Black Movies for My Black Friends. All the Black movies.
Word.
And I'm like,
we know y'all exist out there.
So back in like
come through.
Society.
Check this out. Come through, and you'll get an exclusive RBJ Stephen Bob Cookout Collection T-shirt.
I don't even know what that is.
It means that it'll go to just go to notoriousrsbj.org, and you'll get an awesome T-shirt.
Yes, go to the awesome T-shirts. Black Movies for My White Friends. So we got white host on the next one. I was like, we gonna guarantee at least 2 white people gonna come in. Maya Klausner.
I don't think she's white enough.
She sounds German.
That sounds a little Caribbean.
Maya Klausner.
Klausner.
Yeah,
Klausner. She sound like Klausner.
I didn't say both more like Klausner. I said
I know mine go Klausner.
Yeah,
but like that's you can go either way.
Yeah.
I'm saying she might not be white enough.
Maya Klausner, and then we have Stephen Campbell.
Okay.
It doesn't.
That sounds pretty
Scottish.
That's pretty.
He's
upper
the Campbell clan.
Yeah. He's a pretty
Campbell clan.
He's a pretty Caucasian man. But yeah. But I think that'll garner not support, because I got white cats who want to come.
Why don't they come?
They still sort of fearful. You know what I mean?
Of what?
Black culture.
They're not the minority.
No.
But this used to be
over here.
But
it's not anymore because they're not the minority.
No, it's also
here.
Black culture can be daunting. That's
However,
what you gotta understand.
We've all been participating in Black culture for like a while now.
Yeah, but
it's just like you just have to accept yourself.
You have to ease it
like,
in.
No, but
that's why it's easier for us to jump into somebody else's culture, because we have a highly energetic, you know what I mean? Like, it's very, how can I put it, like juggernautish in a way. You have no choice but to just be bombarded by it. But see, we'll leave our and we'll go to Japan and we'll be like, oh, that's it, I like it, show me more. You know what I mean? Or you
so y'all doing?
Yeah, this is what y'all doing. You know, we go to Australia. Oh, y'all just blowing this long horn. What else y'all got?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But if you go to our neck of the woods, now it's just I have white in-laws, and I can tell when they're nervous at the function. I'm like, yo, I gotta relax. Yeah. You want a safe spot? Just here, man. Here's the Coors. I'll drink one with you. I'll stand over here.
You got white in-laws?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that, yo. Let's talk about that real quick.
Off camera.
Before we head out.
Listen, my next wife might be vanilla sister. So
Yeah. He said
not because I'm not looking for that.
He said respectfully.
Yeah, that's just what happened. Listen, I've been culturally in a lot of women.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying that in a nice way.
Yeah. You have traveled.
Yeah, you have traveled through
the country.
My
of women.
Have.
Got you.
That
was the takeaway. I'm telling you what every woman just heard.
Global structure. So, a woman's a woman to me.
Yeah.
And then I go off with it, and it's I'm lucky to say I've been fortunate to do that, because not every man can just have those type of flavors within his belly. So
that's also because they won't travel. Some of them are just scared.
No, but it's not even so much like about traveling. You got to understand, this is New York City, so the world is here.
This is New York City. I also think about
a lot of times because of the way I work, and then I used to be ex-law enforcement, so I would get booked on a lot of jobs privately where they give me an envelope. So a lot of these women I'm bumping into were tourists. And they want to see what the vibe is like.
They want to see what the world look like.
And the kind of man that I am.
I'm gonna show you New York.
Yo, why does it always come down to something? Okay.
No, I'm just saying. That's just.
No, I get it, because I travel. I too am a woman that travels.
Would
and I've
just
had my travels.
hang with them. And it was. I remember this is an interesting story. I remember one time this young lady from Amsterdam, gorgeous. young lady from Amsterdam. So I'm thinking her and her male friend are a thing.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, while we're drinking, she gets up and goes to the bathroom. I had took them to, this is when Barcode was still open.
Oh, I remember Barcode.
Oh, shit.
So I took them to Barcode. They was like, oh, this is nice. We've never been,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, listen, I'm big on that.
Yeah.
First round of drinks on me.
Yeah.
I'm big on that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I think I offered you a drink first. I was like, yo, what you want?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know I offered you a drink. I was like, yo, what you want? You know, so she gets up and goes to the bathroom. So I said, hey, how long you guys been together? You're such a lovely couple. He said, no, that's my sister. But listen, she wants you. I said,
what?
She wants me. He said, listen, her boyfriend broke her heart.
Yeah.
And you strapping.
I mean, best way to get over someone is to get under someone else.
So like he's like touching me. He's like, oh, you're strong.
Yeah.
You know, you have good humor.
Yeah.
She likes you.
Yeah.
And he was like, do me a favor. Please have fun with my sister. He literally said, please have fun with my sister. I'm going to leave before she come back. And I'm like, wait, hold on. And he just laughed. He just got up and laughed. So I said, this is what, because now I got shit running through my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Now my Brooklyn sense is going on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, is this a setup? What is going on here?
Mm-hmm.
She comes back. She's like, okay, we're going to have more fun. Is there anywhere else we could go? I said, yo, your brother just left. She said, I know. I told him to.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yo, bring apple to that brother.
Yeah.
Whoever that brother is, that's a good brother.
Shit, he get a homemade apple pie.
Yeah.
I know how to make a homemade apple pie from
Yeah.
scratch. But
Yes.
yeah, no, it's my mom told me.
It's not that hard.
It really isn't.
Yeah.
But
I don't bake.
it was a great night, needless to say.
Yes.
I definitely broke some barcodes.
Yeah.
And barcode.
Yeah. Oh, you was kissing in the mouth in Barcode.
Shit, I was listening, man. Let me explain
Wow.
something to you. I have a joke where I say, y'all got to use this bathroom. This is the perfect bathroom for group sex. I'm telling you right now. The monkey bars was there, you know, because you got to be sturdy when you in it. That way, you got to think about her. You got to think about her. Don't be off balance.
I have not had sex in a public place since my 20s, and I refuse to. Now that I know what the pleasures of a bed feels like, I'm like, why?
Just every now and then.
Why?
Just listen. Just go to the Guggenheim. Go to the Guggenheim and just look at the restricted areas. And just be like, yo, them lights is kind of dark over there. And just grab about arms.
There's like the thrill of doing
it just seems like too much work, yo.
You can see the whole world.
It's
You're like,
too much work.
The thrill is the accomplishment. Think how you felt when you saw your first James Bond movie.
Yo.
And you was like, is he really gonna pull his off?
Nah, I'm already busting quick. The excitement of that, I'm gonna be like, boy, as soon as boy. But I think this has been a good show, yo. I think, right? You know, it's been a good show.
it's been a show.
Yeah, it's been our show, guys. Can we wrap it up? Can we wrap it up? Yeah, wrap it up. The podcast.
Next time I
the
come
theme
back, I'm bringing some
song.
ribs.
Yo, bring some
me
ribs.
though, because I don't know.
What?
I think y'all plant based, right? I'm
What?
bringing ribs.
No.
What?
Is it beef ribs
Who
or
is
pork
spreading
ribs?
these lies? These
Brother, I'll
lies.
figure it out.
I am food based, okay? Listen, I am food based, and that's what that is. Plant based my ass.